I don't think most of you know each other. So I'm Matt Slimer. We have
Nice to
Brad.
meet you, Matt.
We've got Brad. We've got Bijan. Uh, and we've got Scott and Travis and Scott's cousin Jackson.
Hey guys.
Hey, Jackson. All right.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you as well. All right. So, without further ado, I'm going to do a little bit of introduction here, and then we'll introduce each of your characters, and you can kind of. So, go ahead and start thinking about what's your character wearing, what do they look like, defining features, what does their weapon look like, what are they carrying, that kind of stuff. And so, while you think about that, I will be describing the setting. So, welcome to Gearhaven, a metropolis that thrives at the crossroads of innovation and arcane mastery. As you roam the city, you find yourself engulfed in a symphony of ticking gears and the soft hum of enchantments. The cityscape is an intricate tapestry of towering spires and brass-clad buildings, each structure seamlessly integrated with the mesmerizing machinery that sustains the city. The streets below are a labyrinthine network of cobblestone paths, where pedestrians navigate between market stalls adorned with dazzling clockwork trinkets and enchanted artifacts. Arcane lampposts bathed in warm, pulsating glow cast intricate shadows hinting at the city's mechanical heartbeat. Every corner of Gearhaven seems to pulse with life, from the bustling markets where traders peddle rare gear and arcane curiosities to the Grand Plaza, where an enormous clockwork statue stands as a testament to the city's devotion to temporal craftsmanship. The air is infused with a constant buzz of conversation, punctuated by the rhythmic chimes of distant clock towers. Above the city, the sky is a canvas of gears and celestial bodies. Airships, propelled by ingenious arcane engines, drift lazily between the floating islands that house the city's elite. From this vantage point, you catch glimpses of towering clockwork constructs patrolling the city's borders, their vigilant presence a testament to the importance of order in Gearhaven. As you navigate the streets, you remember that you must keep an eye out for hidden entrances, arcane symbols, for Gearhaven is a city that conceals as much as it reveals. The citizens, a diverse blend of artificers, mages, and clockwork enthusiasts, move with purpose, their lives intricately woven into the fabric of the city's perpetual motion. So with that being said, you are being escorted currently by a servant to the council chambers. By a servant of the council members to the council chambers is where you're headed right now. So, if you would like, we will start and introduce what everyone sees. So, again, tell me your name, your race, your class, give me a visual description, and then just a short backstory that the rest of the group would know about you because you guys have been adventuring for 6 levels now. So we'll start with the veterans here. Bijan.
Okay, so my character's name is Shane Oatsplitter. He's a human warlock. I don't know, like 6 foot tall. He has beard and long hair, and he kind of has like a turban-like head covering. He's very cheery and happy all the time because one of his main backstories that he was rewarded because he paid off his family's debt, and he was rewarded by like a magical for presents. So he's always like a very positive and very cheery. That's it.
Okay. Again, that is Shane Oatsplitter. All right, next up, we've got Scott. You are...
Thrain Stoneforge. I'm a Mountain Dwarf barbarian. I stand about 4'5", stocky build, dark black beard and hair with some intricate braids in the beard. I'm known for fighting, discipline, just smacking things around and causing a little bit of injuries wherever I go.
He wishes he had a bow.
Sometimes I do wish I had a bow, yeah.
All right, and that is Thrain Stoneforge. All right, let's do Jackson.
Yeah, great. So my character is Garrett Bainsworth. He is a Goliath paladin. The first thing that you notice about him is he's a relatively taller guy, standing just above 7 feet, with his pale white skin and his face tattoos that all Goliaths have. He is a paladin, of course, so he worships the god Helm, the god of protection, and he makes it known to people in a bit of an annoying fashion. He's very much stands for order, and is very much against chaos, looking to basically protect those who can't be protected, but very particular about how it's done. You would know that he has been gone on adventures to help people in the past, but is very unwilling to let people do things their own way. It's definitely got to be done by the book for him.
Perfect. All right, that is Garrett Bainsworth. All right, let's hop over to Brad.
Sure. My character is Brother Sprocket. He is a Warforged monk. He stands about 6'1", weighs 282 pounds. He is a Warforged. He was made from a mighty enchanted oak tree, clad in forged metal armor, and for the first 9 years of his life was a literal weapon of war. He served at the behest of an army for which he had no allegiance, but he did his job. Then the war ended, and he had nowhere to go. So, no kinsman, no country, no calling, until he was found. He came across the benevolent monks of the Order of the Eternal Wheel. Took him in, treated as a brother, and for the next 6 years studied, learned their ways, and found deep tranquility in preserving life instead of just taking it. So, he's a wanderer. He goes around looking to heal those who are sick. He's a follower of the way. And when he cannot, he delivers a merciful end to them. He's very of the mindset, very lawful neutral mindset. And yeah, I think that's everything. He's kind of a bit of a stoic guy. He is robotic, but keen to mimic traits from living people. So, for example, he's very good at making tea, and even though he doesn't drink it, he just siphons it back into his water supply, his water tank inside of his body. But he enjoys mimicking the action of drinking tea.
All right, that is Brother Sprocket. Last up, we have Travis.
Hello. My character is Grizzle McThornbody, which is just a stellar name that I had to go with. About 6 foot tall, big bushy beard.
Travis, your voice is really low.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but barely. At least that's my thing.
It sounds like you're far away from the mic.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
That's better.
All right, thank you. Say he's a swashbuckling rogue halfling. Say he grew up in taverns, familiar with many of the local drunkards around the town, and has grown up learning the ways of the underworld, if you will. Very charismatic, but has also learned a lot of trades in terms of secrecy and theft and whatnot, and generally is looking for a good time. So, typically cheerful, you can hold a good conversation, but will also pick your pocket.
What's he look like?
We'll say, 6 feet. Always wears a hood. We'll go with that. Always wears a hood. Big bushy beard. Kind of a general. We'll go with a leather. Wears lots of leather. Lots of leathery browns.
Okay.
Lots of browns is the look.
What is it? Gim KKK?
No, that's okay. Like a hoodie. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, so that was Grizzle McThornbody. So we've got Thrain Stoneforge, Shane Oatsplitter, Grizzle McThornbody, Garrett Bainsworth, and Brother Strockton. For Brad and Travis, I put a link in the Zoom chat, and that's the virtual tabletop that we're playing on, so you can kind of see the maps and the pictures and stuff as we go.
Yeah. Password?
No, just leave it blank.
Oh.
You just use your name for
Yeah, use your name and log in, and it should pop right up. And you can move your little character around on the screen and stuff. Alright, so, as you're making your way through these winding streets towards the council chambers, you finally arrive, and you are put into sort of a holding chamber waiting for one of the council members to come to you. Is there anything y'all want to discuss before the council member arrives?
Oh, fine.
Okay, so with that being said, oh, by the way, since this is a one-shot, we got 2 hours, I'm probably going to keep this on rails a pretty good bit, just so we can keep it moving and get it finished. So if, typically in a campaign, you can, do whatever you want to, but for a one-shot that we have 2 hours for, I'm going to kind of okay, and you end up here, no matter how you got there, you ended up there. That's the choice you made. Right. So, through the doors walks this man. He is let me pull him up here so you can all see him. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Alright. So you see Lord Alaric Gearsworn is who you're currently looking at.
Pierce Brosnan?
Lord Alaric Gearsworn is a dignified figure with a closely trimmed salt and pepper beard. He enters the room as sort of a kindly grandfather figure. His attire, a blend of regal robes and intricate clockwork accessories, exudes an air of regality befitting his position on the city council. Lord Gearsworn's piercing gaze, framed by well-groomed eyebrows, hints at a privileged life that has navigated the intricate gears of city politics for years through fortune. As he addresses the party, Lord Gearsworn gestures with a hand adorned in a glove of enchanted gears, emphasizing the urgency of the matter at hand. His voice carries a mix of gravitas and warmth, much like that of a comforting tick-tock of a well-crafted timepiece.
Is he holding a Dos Equis in the other hand?
No, he's not. He's the most interesting man in the world. Alright. Greetings, esteemed adventurers. I am Lord Alaric Gearsworn. a humble servant of Gearhaven, and a steward of its intricate mechanisms. I pray that you had easy travels. I know it cannot be convenient to journey to such a place as Gearhaven. And he stops and waits for a response.
It was fine. We had a nice time. Always nice going seeing things we haven't seen.
Well, that's quite nice to hear. Very, very interesting. I do have. I suppose let's just get down to business here at the Gearhaven. We don't really dilly-dally a lot, but I called you here because Professor Gearheart, our city's foremost temple architect, has up and vanished. Now this is important because due to his absence, the gears of Gearhaven are grinding to a disconcerting halt. It's throwing our orderly existence into chaos. We do have three...
I thought you were just using puns, but okay, you actually meant it, okay.
Yes, I did. I meant that. Now, we do have 3 witnesses who are at Professor Gearhart's residence right this very minute, who claim to have seen him on the eve of his disappearance. Their testimonies, I believe, might be crucial in untangling this mystery. So, if you please, I beseech you to accompany me to Professor Gearhart's home, where these individuals await us. And so with that...
Sounds like time is of the essence.
Oh, it very much is. Very much. So with that, he walks you out to the gear-powered trolley. It has several different gears. Imagine very much a steampunk-flavored trolley that carts you on these rails that hover slightly above the ground, electricity crackling around you. Until you arrive at what you assume to be Professor Gearhart's home, but is also considered his workshop.
Okay.
So, to show you his server.
I chose a character that has high charisma. I don't know why.
Alright, so...
Brock temporarily entered sleep mode for a minute there, but he came out of it quick enough to pick up on the key important stuff.
I noticed your robot friend falling asleep halfway through the ride, but...
He does that.
Beep boop bop bop beep. Don't worry, I don't actually sleep. I'm only in resting mode.
Alright, nestled within the heart of Gearhaven, concealed behind an unassuming facade, lies Professor Gearhart's home and workshop, a peculiar residence that mirrors the ingenious mind of its elusive owner. Alright, so that's the outdoors. Now I'll show you the inside.
Nice. Everyone named Gear something? Ooh.
Are they? I'll never tell.
I don't know.
Or are the gears named after them?
Ooh.
My research shows that a number of families formed this area, and then they split off and changed their names ever so slightly for generations.
Upon crossing the threshold, visitors find themselves immersed in a symphony. Let me change the music here. We're no longer out in the thunder and rain. We are now in the clocks. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Upon crossing the threshold, visitors find themselves immersed in a symphony of ticking and whirring. Oh, it still is raining, though. The air is infused with the scent of aged parchment and arcane oils. Intricate clockwork mechanisms, both functional and ornamental, adorn every available surface. Glistening cogs interlock like mechanical ballet, casting ever-moving shadows on the walls. The living quarters. So as you kind of walk around and walk through the house to go find these witnesses, you're kind of glancing around, looking through the rooms. The living quarters are a harmonious blend of eccentricity and comfort. Peculiar contraptions serve as furniture, seamlessly merging form and function. A grandiose timepiece balanced upon a large, finely crafted wooden pedestal dominates the central space, its rhythmic chimes echoing through the abode. The study, a sanctum of intellectual pursuit, houses an extensive library filled with tomes on arcane mechanics and temporal manipulation. Blueprints and sketches sprawl across the desk, revealing the Professor Tyler's tireless pursuit of knowledge. Another finely crafted door leads to his workshop, where the true depths of Professor Gearhart's experiments unfold. The soft glow of enchanted crystals illuminates the space, revealing arcane apparatuses, alchemical reagents, and prototypes of various clockwork creations. As the gears of time continue their perpetual dance, Professor Gearhart's home stands as a testament to a mind consumed by the pursuit of unlocking the mysteries of the temporal realm. Okay, so after you have walked through the house, got a good glimpse and taken in the sights and the sounds and the smells of this home, next you see 3 individuals. The first, Lord Alaric Gearsworn introduces, this is Lady Eluin Ravenspire. She is the professor's apprentice. Lady Eluin, I got a picture for them too. Hang on. Came prepared with pictures. Oop, 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 oop.
That's all you have, though, right? Pictures, nothing else.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do. I'm just gonna show you pictures of the swirl I made.
The visual aids are pretty impressive. But no.
Here's a slideshow.
A slender Lady Eluin Ravenspire is the apprentice. You see a slender elven woman with flowing silver hair. Lady Eluin Ravenspire bears an air of quiet elegance. As Professor Gearhart's apprentice in the art of clockwork craftsmanship, she is deeply invested in the city's technological innovations. Despite her calm demeanor, worry taints her elven features. And, this is Captain Roderick Ironhelm. Captain Roderick Ironhelm is a stout and resolute half-elf adorned in polished armor. He stands with an air of military precision. His loyalty to Gearhaven is unwavering, and his grizzled beard conceals the concern etched upon his face. On the night of Gearhart's disappearance, Captain Ironhelm patrolled the city streets. And lastly, this is Miss Amelia Thornfield. She is across the street, an alchemist. Miss Thornfield, a vivacious and inquisitive human with unruly auburn curls, is an alchemist fascinated by the fusion of magic and science. On the night of Gearhart's disappearance, she was conducting experiments in her laboratory nearby. So, you may ask them questions, if you please, gather any information you might need. Also, feel free to investigate the premises. Your reputation precedes you, so we are at your beck and call here for anything that you would like to or desire here. So, by all means, Professor Gearhart's abode is at your service.
Where was the last place in the house that he was seen?
Matt, can you lower the volume of the ambient music a little bit?
I can.
Settings are in the right-hand corner.
Oh, I don't hear them because I think I've muted them, so I don't hear them anymore.
Yeah, I think y'all can turn it down too.
Yeah, because I have somehow done it, and I don't hear any music for like months now.
All right, so what was the question you asked, Michelle?
Where was I'm gonna ask one of them? It's like where was the last place he was seen in the house?
Miss Amelia Thornfield, the auburn-haired human, speaks up. Well, I saw him walking through his workshop. I remember seeing a flash, and he was being very annoyingly rude and loud as usual, probably a little more so, and a large flash of light here in the center of the room, and she points towards the large clock in the middle of the room. This
Insight.
is about where he disappeared. I saw him walk through a window, behind a wall covering, and then through another window, and I did not see him as he continued his journey across the room. You said insight check. What are you trying? What are you wanting to? What are you wanting to know?
How honest she's being, and if like, obviously I can tell like there's some animosity between the two. Like I'm wondering if like how honest she's being, or is she actually even telling us the truth?
All right, make an insight check.
Never mind.
Okay, so you've got a 10. So what you gather is that you just met this person. There's a lot of ticking clocks going on right now. You've got 3 people standing in front of you you've never met. You've also got the Lord, one of the Lords of the Council Chambers, talking to you. There's a lot going on. She seems annoyed in the first place and tells you what she knows. Hard to tell if she's lying or not. You don't know.
Are all of the clocks still ticking away? None of them have stopped ticking.
All of the clocks are still ticking. They all look like they're still in working order.
And they're all showing the same time?
Actually, no, they're not. They all show different times. A few of them match, others don't.
Can I tell which one is accurate to what time it is now, and which ones are not?
The large clock in the center of the room is accurate. Very few other ones are matching that one. You can gather, with a little bit of intelligence, that you assume that these clocks are for different time zones, maybe even different planes of existence.
What did each of you know about Mr. Gearhart's work?
When you ask that question, Lady Elowen Ravenspire, the silver-haired elven woman, speaks up. Well, I believe that I perhaps knew him better than most as his apprentice. Professor Gearhart was nothing shy of passionate about his work. I admire him greatly, and I strive to be everything that he is. He is very much concerned with the safety of this city. He developed the clockwork guardians you might have seen roaming the city.
Yes.
And he also helped create many of the larger structures. The captain, the guard, speaks up. Yes, well, I didn't know him well, but I knew him well enough to know that he's not a bad fellow. He gets a little loud with his experiments, but that's about all. He doesn't really cause any problems. Actually, he solves more problems than he causes.
How was his behavior that day?
Well,
was it his usual self, or was he different?
That evening, I saw him walking home. Now, the professor usually appears to be somewhat erratic, but this night it seemed to be a little more erratic than usual. I remember complaints from Miss Amelia Thornfield here about louder noises than usual. After a while, we stopped by. There were no signs of the professor at all.
Where was he coming from? Do you know?
I can't recall. And Lady Elowen Ravenspire speaks up. I believe he had a speech that he was giving to the local university. He likes to make sure that all of the other potential clockmakers and gear workers in the city are on pace and up to date with current knowledge.
Was there anybody suspicious around the house or the workshop the day of the disappearance? Anybody that wasn't supposed to be there or was acting out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see here. He's always acting out of the ordinary. There's nothing ordinary about him.
Well, anyone besides him?
But as far as I could tell, no one else was in the room. Just him making his loud noises, walking from one end of the room to the other, and disappearing halfway through it.
Does anyone else live in the house besides him?
No, he lives alone. I'm probably here more than anyone else. I come here most weekdays, but other than that, he does not have many visitors.
So he doesn't have any maids or help or anything?
She looks around the room and you see everything kind of covered in dust, dirt, oil, things like that. No, not typically. He sort of tidies when he needs to, but other than that, it's just him. He's very reclusive for the most part.
Can I roll a perception check, kind of look around the room, especially in the direction that she was talking about, like she saw light?
Yes, you may. So, yeah, make a perception or investigation check.
Yeah, let's do perception.
Can I also help him with that?
Yes, you may. You may Shane Oat Splitter, you can roll with advantage, or you can have a Thrain roll as well.
Well, does Thrain want to roll, or should I roll a second one?
I'll let you roll a second one.
Nope. I rolled a 10 and a 13.
Okay.
Matt, can you see my character loaded? Is it level 1 or level 6? It looks like there's 2 of them.
Your character is 6.
Okay.
Alright, so as you step into Professor Gearhart's main room, a breathtaking display of clockwork wonders unfolds before you. The air is thick with the scent of aged parchment, arcane oils, and the soft hum of enchantments. Glistening gears, meticulously arranged, adorn every conceivable surface, catching the ambient light and casting mesmerizing shadows on the walls. The centerpiece of the room is the grand timepiece, magnificent creation standing tall, imposing at its designated space. Its intricate hands move with measured precision, counting the moments in the city above. In the corner, you find a strange cabinet. Upon closer inspection, you notice it is engraved with the words Chrono Lock Cabinet. The Chrono Lock Cabinet is a finely crafted lead cabinet adorned with clockwork embellishments. Its surface bears the mark of countless years, and a small arcane keyhole sits on the right side of its front door. Surrounding the keyhole are intricate engravings that seem to shift and align with the pulsating rhythm of the room. Additionally, while searching the rest of the room, you find various other items. A device made of 2 railroad spike-sized prongs with clear bulbs snapped together and labeled Arcane Disruptor, pulsating with latent energy, catches your eye. A finely crafted +3 all-purpose tool, adorned with clockwork accents, lies on the workbench. Its intricate design suggests versatility in various situations. A clockwork amulet, radiating faint enchantment, is discovered on a nearby pedestal. A set of clockwork chainmail is carefully displayed on an articulated mannequin, showcasing the interlocking gears that provide both protection and consistency. Lastly, you discover a shelf containing several potions. You decipher that among the displayed potions are a potion of speed, a potion of advantage, 2 potions of greater healing, and an empty potion bottle.
Can I tell what was in the empty potion bottle?
You can make an Arcana or investigation check.
Oof. Both suck.
And anyone who would like to also do this, feel free to. Just because he asked doesn't mean y'all can't do it as well.
Especially since it's like a 2-hour thing, we should all really. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Wow. That's 7 on investigation.
Okay. And Travis, to roll, I don't know if you've played around with it at all. On your character sheet on D&D Beyond, you can just click on the number that says plus whatever on the skills. And since we're doing investigation or Arcana, you just go to those and click the plus number beside one of them. Arcana being how well you know magic, investigation being your Sherlock Holmesing ability. Alright, so 13 and 7. You are unable to grasp what sort of potion this might have contained. It is empty, and it's hard to tell what, if anything, was ever in it.
I'm gonna ask, does anyone know what was in this potion here, this bottle here?
I'll give it a look-see, but I'm not the most intelligent of sorts. Let me try. Then, is this a bottle?
Jesus Christ! Oh, wow.
You asked for my help. I just want that to be known. I didn't volunteer that.
I roll a dirty 20. I take the potion bottle and scan it with my eye lasers. What do I find in my readout?
Okay, looking at this potion with a perception check, you notice that the inside of the bottle, like you can dip your pinky in there a little bit, it feels wet, but it doesn't look wet. It actually doesn't appear anything at all.
Any ideas what this could have been? I'm gonna ask the apprentice if she has any ideas what was in this bottle.
No, I can't say that I do. I'm not really one for alchemical work. I'm more into the artificing of gears and enchantments and such.
The other lady is alchemical things. So I'll ask her. Can you tell, or did you make this for him, or has he ever asked you to make anything for him?
Yes, he's asked me for several things, and Let me see. And she smells it. Let's see if she's able to tell what she's got going on here. Well, obviously, this is a potion of invisibility.
Interesting. So if someone takes the potion of invisibility, does it create light?
It makes them invisible.
I know, but you said you saw a light, and then that's the last thing you saw. So either that, or maybe that was a distraction.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't in here. I could only see it from across the street.
Okay, maybe so if he was being erratic, where was he trying to go that maybe he used the potion of invisibility if he's the one who used it?
Unless he's still here.
The captain speaks up. I don't think that's possible. My guards checked every room. Either he's very good at hiding, but I don't see how he could possibly have avoided us.
How long has he been missing?
If he was ambushed by some outside forces that forced him to take the potion of invisibility and then took some of it themselves, they could have absconded with him without sight.
Ooh.
How long has he been missing?
Well, he walked home, not last night, but the night before. Never came home. We was not spotted at all yesterday. And Miss Ravenspire called us saying that he has not shown up at all. And that the city guard should probably get involved.
Is there any, I'm going to ask Miss Ravenspire, is there any secret passages, doors, rooms in this place that he might be hiding in or he might have used?
If he has one, he's never told me. He shares most of his secrets with me. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Feels like this house should have something. I'm gonna roll an investigation check. See if I can see something that might be out of place.
Okay, everyone who would like to, feel free to roll one as well. Investigation check.
Which
or
dice
perception. If you are on D&D Beyond, you can just click on the little investigation button to this, the little plus,
right.
+2 or whatever. Investigation.
Underneath skill?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whichever one is higher.
Ooh.
A B? I don't know what that means.
Ooh.
Damn.
B is good. Means 20, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
We rolled pretty high.
Everybody did very well. Okay.
We're smart people.
Which is surprisingly because we're not.
No,
I don't usually do it, but I looked at everyone's stats. We are terrible at investigation, and I have a negative 2 to
Rocket is
intelligence.
just a tool. He can only do what he's programmed to do.
Alright, so as you all begin to look around, all of you are suddenly, bam, super focused. Focused beyond...
Oh,
okay.
Never mind, ignore me.
Sorry, so I got our kids
Did
upstairs
Travis roll a natural 20?
No, but I hit that button again. I don't know. Yes, I rolled a 20. Yeah.
Yeah, our kids upstairs, just with the light on, just playing. Alright, anyway, so, all of you notice as you sit and you quiet down, you focus past the rain, past the gears and the clocks, and there's something that you can hear It's a faint hum emanating from the vicinity of the grand timepiece. You recall Miss Thornfield describing an ethereal glow or flash coming from that area. You see out the window, she doesn't have a view of that particular spot, but she could see a glow around through the window area. So something about the grand timepiece, as you're looking even more closely at the in the room, since we have a natural 20 going on here, the pedestal that the grand clock sits on is expertly made. The untrained eye would not be able to spot a single flaw in its build. However, Grizzly McThornbody does not have a standard eye for craftsmanship of this. You immediately see there is a slight crease towards the bottom where a little bit of light is emanating from the crack. Like a horizontal crease about 1/3 of the way down the pedestal.
It was either that or I was gonna Eldritch blast it, so.
How important is this clock?
One would wonder if you could, if there was a. How large is this pedestal per se?
Okay, so when Thrain asked how important it is, the Lord Alaric, well, this clock in particular is just one of the Professor's designs. It doesn't really sync with the city per se, but it is perhaps one of his more cherished creations. And the size of this, the pedestal itself, is about 4 feet tall and maybe 2 feet in width and length. The clock that sits on top of it is about 3 feet in diameter.
Okay. Is it the type of thing one could open or fit through?
The slit that you see about 1/3 of the way down the pedestal, where if you listen more closely, the humming gets louder. Also, you notice that slit and a faint light coming from that light. You're gathering that this might be some sort of hidden drawer.
Indeed.
Okay.
Is it possible to use my thieves' tools to break open this, perhaps?
Oh yeah, fuck, you're a rogue, yes!
So,
Perhaps
upon looking at this pedestal, you start to feel the sides of it. You've broken plenty of locks in your day. You know how to crack through some of the most difficult safes that exist. Looking at this clock, looking at the pedestal, this possible cabinet, you listen, you touch in certain areas to see if you're finding any traps. You don't notice any. You do see that it's not locked, and it could freely open without issue.
one would try to open it then.
Okay. As you pull the drawer open, a very bright light emanates from the drawer as sort of a glow, and the source of this glow is a key.
Ooh! I tell
Also-
everyone to stand back. It's a glowing key. Could be dangerous. But I want the key.
Okay. Do you grab the key?
I would like to grab the key.
Okay. So you reach down slowly, you take the key in your hand, and you are now holding the key.
Is it still glowing?
Yes, it is still glowing.
Am I glowing?
You are not glowing.
Okay,
Oh.
Or ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic that I have perceived. And now I have a key. Friends.
You're really keyed up.
Has anyone seen anything, friends, that perhaps we could use this key for?
Yeah, does it fit? Like, does the keyhole we saw in that thing, the Cronus thing, matches this?
Oddly enough, it seems to.
Okay, so
Open it up.
Let's make it happen. We walk over.
Okay, who's doing it?
Grizzle,
Grizzle?
you should
Sure.
open. I mean,
Do I have to roll to do such maneuver? I'm sorry, this is my first time.
No, it's fine. So you don't have to roll to insert the key. That's easy enough to do. You insert the key into the lock, and you hear, and nothing really happens. Do you want to turn the key?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You
Let's
turn the key as far as it will go to a 45-degree angle, and it clicks. As soon as it clicks, you feel this rhythm coming from, it's like a pulse coming from the keyhole in 4 counts.
music in him?
1, 2, 3, 4. Then it pauses. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it pauses. And you feel
The
this.
sound from
Everyone else around you, you also start to notice every clock in the room has also joined in on that exact same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pause. Even the pendulums of each of the clocks swings 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it holds. Left,
Does it feel
right,
familiar?
left, right, pause.
Does it feel
You can
familiar?
tell. It doesn't seem
I'm
to
gonna
feel
ask-
familiar.
I'm gonna ask the 3 people, like, does this feel familiar? Have you seen this before?
I am completely out of my depth here. I haven't seen this ever.
I'm going to ask Miss Amelia if the bright light that we observed when we discovered this was similar to the bright light she saw when the professor on the day of the event.
Aye, that it was.
Okay, well.
Hmm.
So either he grabbed the key or someone grabbed the key. But what did he do with the key? Is it just continuing with the humming thing?
So the key has been turned to the right, and every clock is moving 1, 2, 3, 4. Even the lock itself is giving a slight pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left, right.
Left, right.
Has the key been turned a full rotation? Will it do anything?
45 degrees.
The key can only move 45. You turned it to the right, and it stopped at 45 degrees.
So turn it left
I'm
now?
sorry, 90 degrees. I'm sorry, 90 degrees. You want to turn it left?
Yeah,
So
so
we-
should I just
If we turn it left,
do it like
stop.
the humming? Yeah, left, right. It's like the humming.
Rizzle, try and match the pulsing with the key.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna try and turn the key 1, 2, 3, 4.
okay, so you turn the key 1, 2, 3, 4 in time with all of the clocks in the room. As soon as you do, every clock stops.
Oh dear, you broke it.
The chronolock cabinet opens. Makes a clicking sound, and then slightly opens.
Friends, think we're onto something here.
I guess you didn't break it.
Excellent. My thievery is.
Grizzle, be careful. Slowly open it. Don't.
Who's closest to the cabinet? Who wants to be the brave one to open the cabinet?
I think you're by the cabinet, right?
Oh, all right.
I'll get my axe ready just in case.
You're knocking axe?
5 steps back. 5 steps back, everybody, just in case. Let's open the cabinet.
Okay. As you
Slowly,
open
Grizzle.
the cabinet, very slowly, you're peeking around the door, looking in, and it looks safe. Okay. Everything's good.
Okay. We're good friends.
What you see inside the cabinet, you see one key, and you see what appears to be a diary.
More keys. Excellent.
This key does not glow.
A non-glowing key in a diary is the.
Throw that key away. It's not special. We don't need that one. We have a special key.
It's on the last page of the diary.
So you open the diary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the last page of the diary, on the back cover, it says 4312 at the top, and you see a quote. The intricacies of the Clockwork Guardian demand our collective wisdom. Herein lies guidance to fortify its design and shield our city from the unpredictable dance of gears and time. And it's got a dash, L-E-R.
Does anyone know what this means?
That would be Lady Elwyn Ravenspire.
I pass the diary to her if she's nearby.
You hand it to her. She immediately starts looking a little nervous, and she says, how did this get in here? I don't... Why would he put my diary in here?
Yours?
Oh, yes, it's my diary.
Lady Ravenspire, when was the last time you saw this diary?
Well, it must have been a couple of days ago.
Did it not strike you as odd that your personal diary went missing?
Well, I haven't looked for it. I had nothing to write.
Where do you normally keep it?
Oh, in my pouch here on my side. And she flips open a handbag pouch type of thing she's carrying.
What's in your pouch now, I guess?
Right now, when she flips the pouch open, you just see some random knickknacks that a standard clockwork woman, like maybe a tool or two, maybe like a cloth or something like that. Nothing specific grabs your attention.
Are there any other keys in the room in which this normal key might have an effect on?
Have you touched the key?
I have not touched the key yet. We are all looking at the diary now.
Does she recognize the key?
You ask her?
Yeah, because if she recognizes the diary, maybe the key is also something similar.
I have never seen that key or that weird glowing one.
I investigate the key.
Alright, make an investigation check.
17.
Damn.
All right.
What you notice about this key, it is a golden key, and it has little runes, arcane runes, drawn into the key.
Does anyone recognize these runes?
Anyone who would like to make an Arcana check.
What's an Arcana? Sorry.
So go to skills, and I think
I see.
the
Okay.
third one, yeah.
Oh, I got a 20. So I will investigate. I got an 18 after my
Nat 20.
my
Yeah.
Excellent work,
I got-
Brother Sprockets.
It's like, I got an 11 after my -2 Arcana.
Brother Sprocket, in your limited experience in dealing with magic, you have come
Is
across.
everyone -2 on Arcana?
It
Jeez.
looks like it. In your limited experience in dealing with magic, you have seen these before, which is why it's peculiar. As you look at it, these appear to be some sort of hidden, like it's some sort of magic that causes something to be hidden or revealed.
As I communicate this knowledge to my companions, I suggest I'm starting to see a pattern here between the potion of invisibility and this key, which has something to do with invisible magic.
So hold on, the runes make things appear, or does the key is making things appear?
The runes written on it are typically coincide
something, like,
with some sort of spell or enchantment that's revealing or concealing.
Okay, so that means the key is probably gonna reveal something. Can I
These
have me
items.
grab the key yet?
What?
Have we grabbed the key yet?
No one's touched it yet.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
All right, you reach in, you touch the key. As soon as you do, everyone in the room hears a. The sound came from the base of the grand clock. As you look at the base of the grand clock, there is a hatch with a keyhole revealed at the base of it.
Does the keyhole seem to match this key?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll grab it and then go toward the hatch.
Okay. Did anybody look through the journal?
While we're moving over towards it, I quick read through the journal.
We have to get it back from her. We have to see if she's gonna give it back to you.
I snatched it.
Make a sleight of hand check. See if she releases it.
Grizzle should be making
I
a
can
sleight
do
of
that.
hand.
I can do that. Here we go.
Okay.
Right.
Wow, not bad. Jesus.
I just, ever so elegantly, while speaking with Brother Sprocket, retrieve the journal and slide it his way.
Okay.
Perfect.
Brother Sprocket goes to reach for it, and she grips it tighter. You can't pull it from her. But as you two are locked in a gaze in each other's eyes, Grizzle McThornbuddy comes in and just slips his fingers right in between and pulls it away.
You're not going to win a staring contest with me. My eyes are just glowing cyan spheres.
There's no eyelids.
There are things in there that are personal. I do not want you reading it.
Well, too late now, lady. I'm heading toward the hatch.
Okay. Alright, are you reading it, Grizzly?
Yes, I'm thoroughly skimming through for any sort of knowledge involving keys, furiously reading, speed reading.
While he's doing that, I make a point to the captain that this could be useful evidence, and because of its location inside this hidden chamber, needs to be parsed through.
Should we wait before inserting the key? For a
Alright.
No, I'm doing it. Fuck this. This is like this is like
speed.
we're in a candy shop. I gotta touch things.
As you as you're reading the journal, we've got what's his face? Shane popping the key in. Nothing happens when you pop the key in. It just opens the hatch, and you see a ladder
Is it dark?
that leads down into
Is there another
darkness.
key inside?
Yeah, there's another even
Is it
larger. No, it's a ladder that leads down into darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna light a torch. I climb down the fucking ladder.
Okay, so as you're doing that, here's what Grizzly sees in the journal. I've sent it to everybody so you can read it too. The front cover, there are the numbers 4, 3, 1, and 2. To the Keeper of Time and Master of Gears, may these insights serve the guardians of Gearhaven well. A union of our knowledge shall forge an unbreakable bond against temporal uncertainties. Lady Elowen Ravenspire. Then there's another journal entry. You gather that she likes these quotes that don't make any sense. So journal entry number 1, notes on the prototype. Our city's safety depends on the resilience of this creation, and I am eager to contribute to its perfection. I have discovered some weaknesses that must be addressed, and I intend to share it with the professor. Core. The core is its strength, but also its biggest vulnerability. Were one to overcharge the core with an arcane disruptor connected to a power source, the surge of energy could momentarily disable the Guardian's self-repair mechanisms. I propose we increase the armor surrounding the core and perhaps use less conductive reinforcement at the integral connections. Gear Matrix. The intricacy of the Guardian's internal gears is a testament to your craftsmanship. However, their vulnerability to disruption poses a potential weakness. Precision weapons, such as finely crafted daggers or specialized tools, could be employed to disrupt these gears, hampering the Guardian's movement and speed. Perhaps adamantine on or covering the gears may suffice. Temporal...
While I'm climbing down, I'm gonna yell, Grizzle, get to the part that she says she's in love with the professor!
I'm trying. Hang on.
Temporal Nullifier Resonator. Your groundbreaking temporal experiments have imbued the Guardian with formidable abilities, yet this very mastery introduces a vulnerability. The activation of a temporal nullifier resonator could disrupt the Guardian's manipulation of time. I'm at a loss of what to do here, as this stretches out of my realm of expertise. Circuitry overload. The Guardian's circuitry may be its Achilles heel. Concentrated electrical discharges on specific nodes could induce a circuitry overload, briefly disabling the Guardian's ability to become invisible. These may need a complete rework, perhaps integrating throughout the system and not so tightly woven in certain points. I present these considerations with utmost respect for your genius, Professor. May our collaboration usher in an era where the Clockwork Guardian stands as an impervious shield, warding off the shadows that threaten the gears of Gearhaven. Ever at your service, Lady Elowen Ravenspire. Journal entry 2. United, we shall weave the threads of time and gears into an unbreakable tapestry, ensuring the safety and prosperity of Gearhaven. Journal entry 3. In the quiet of night, amidst the ticking of gears, my admiration for Professor Gearheart swells. Ooh. His mastery over time, woven into each creation, is a mesmerizing symphony. Yes, impatience creeps in. The dance of progress feels sluggish, and ambition stirs within me. I crave to rival him, to leave my mark on Gearhaven's legacy. The Clockwork Guardian shall be our shared masterpiece, a testament to the convergence of intellect. The gears of ambition turn, and I am poised to stride alongside him, matching genius for genius. Lady Elowen Ravenspire.
She recorded herself? What the fuck? That's weird.
Just real quick, is there a place we can read this to, or no?
Yeah, it should be if you click on the journal icon over at the top right.
Oh, CPR descriptions?
No, you should see player handouts.
If you've got the thing open and you see all the images, you can make them smaller so that the journal is more visible. You can resize them.
This might be user error. I don't know. That's all right. I don't see it, but
When Matt opens it the first
player
time.
hand. I found it. Hey, I found it. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Uh-huh. So, as Shane walks down into the darkness, when you light up...
I have a torch.
Right, as you light up the torch, you see that down below appears to be another workshop. As you descend into the... What?
Does it look like it's been used, or has it been like just like this for a while, or has it been used recently?
It looks like it's been used.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let's do this one. The players server. As you descend into the dimly lit cellar beneath Professor Gearhart's home and workshop, the air thickens with a mixture of enchanting fragrances and the faint scent of aged parchment. The space unfolds into a vast chamber filled with the secrets and wonders of temporal craftsmanship. Although it is just one room, the cellar is divided into centers, each housing a peculiar assortment of artifacts and mechanical wonders. The shelves lining the walls are laden with arcane components, clockwork prototypes, and other various curiosities. A soft hum of arcane energy permeates the air, and the flickering glow of enchanted crystals illuminates the room. In one corner, an array of meticulously...
I found a bunch of puzzles!
In one corner, an array of meticulously labeled containers holds rare gears, enchanted crystals, and alchemical reagents, all neatly organized and awaiting the touch of Professor Gearhart's ingenious hands. Nearby, a series of workstations bear witness to ongoing repairs, featuring clockwork creatures frozen mid-motion, gears exposed like delicate clockwork anatomy. At the far end of the cellar, a sturdy, solid gate of steel stands sentinel. Embedded in the gate is a mysterious arrangement of 10 small blocks, raised from the door with the numbers 1, 2, 3 in the top row, 4, 5, 6 in the middle row, 7, 8, 9 in the third row, and a lonely 0 in the final row. As you approach, a subtle shimmer indicates a magical seal protecting the gate, preventing any casual intrusion. On a small table nearby, you notice a peculiar device, a temporal nullifier resonator. It resembles a small hockey puck-shaped contraption with a magnetic bottom. Tiny runes glow softly on its surface, hinting at its potent arcane nature. The resonator seems to emanate a faint rhythmic pulse. Additionally, you see spider-like contraptions deactivated for maintenance, which stand at attention in alcoves along the wall. Some are in various stages of disassembly, revealing intricate clockwork innards. The room echoes with the distant ticking of concealed timepieces, adding a subtle layer of cadence to the ambient sounds. Other mysterious contraptions, partially shrouded in dusty cloths, rest upon sturdy wooden tables, their purpose concealed and unknown.
So when I look at the gate, do I see anything that I can do like 4, 3, 2, 1, like in the journal?
It appears there are numbers on the gate, and the raised blocks appear they can be touched or pressed.
Well, I'm not going to touch anything till everyone gets down here, but I'm curious, those 3 or 4 numbers that was in the journal, like, do I see that I could do that on the gate?
Hold up, Shane, before you approach that, is Lord Gearsworn and the witnesses and all members of the party down here now?
They are still in the main floor.
Let's get everybody down here to see this. We call up after them and ask them to assemble.
Okay.
Very well.
Gearhaven, assemble!
Does it seem like the witnesses and the Lord are willing to go down there?
Make an insight check.
I can't roll insight check because I'm down here. I was gonna see if anyone's surprised by this hatch and everything.
It's mid.
So you gather that most of them do not put up any sort of resistance.
Well,
They're curious.
They seem to be in the same state of mind as anyone who suddenly discovered this secret life this professor has. Grizzle, you notice the faint hint. No one else would have caught this, but you notice there's just faint twinge of annoyance and shifty eyes of Lady. I forgot her name already.
Ravenspire.
Yeah, Lady
Amelia?
Ravenspire.
Ravenspire.
Lady Elowen Ravenspire.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
you might have a fucking diary. What do you think's gonna happen?
Have any of you seen this workshop before? I asked them.
All of them look at each other, shrug their shoulders, shake their heads.
Any of this look familiar to anyone? That includes my team and you.
Yeah, this
Like
is
everyone, just look at this and see if you notice anything you've seen before.
this 10-digit keypad seems to be far advanced beyond anything of your comprehension.
Besides the keypad, like, does anyone recognize anything else in the room?
You gather that you saw or heard the name of a temporal resonator nullifier from the journal.
Yes, and it's that it could disrupt.
Okay.
Could disrupt the manipulation of time, and it.
Point out to the people assembled that with this secret workshop here, it's possible that the professor left the premises beyond that gate there, and that we should see if we can get it open to see if it leads somewhere else.
Okay. And
I
is
agree.
anyone going to attempt this?
What would we have to roll for?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask the lady Ravenspire, what is that temporal nullifier?
A temporal nullifier delivers a pulse, much like an electrical disruption.
And is this does any of this look similar to, or is it different?
Different to what?
Well, what does the temporal nullifier look like?
It's a small
Is it a device?
disc shape. It's used to disable minor or lesser clockwork constructs.
Is there any way we can play with this resonator in a sense where? Is there any way we can like move it into a 4-3-1-2 type pattern by turning it, or anything of that nature?
The resonator itself is just a disc, like a hockey puck shaped, like metallic disc
Gotcha.
with a magnetic bottom.
Where is the resonator?
It was on a table.
Okay, so
Could we try pitting it on the numbers on the door in
is it
4312?
connected to anything?
It is not.
No, I think
Are you going to try to do that, Thrain?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay, Thrain walks up, grabs the nullifier, walks up, and pushes it onto a 4, a 3, a 1, and a 2. You're gathering that the nullifier was kind of unnecessary, as it doesn't really seem to stick to the wall, but nevertheless you push it in. As you do, you hear almost like a power down, and then you hear a faint like a lock being flicked.
look around the room. What was that?
Is the gate open, or is there like a lock somewhere else?
It appeared to come from the gate.
I will open the gate.
Okay. You pull the gate open, and it has this creaking, needs oil type of sound. As you pull it back.
I think I might have some oil on me.
I think I might have some oil in me.
Sure. Yeah,
Brother
you can
Sprocket.
just regurgitate some oil at it.
Brother Sprocket vomits.
Not
on
in
the door.
public.
Right. As you open this magically sealed gate, you feel the atmosphere shift in this secretive chamber that lies beyond. The air feels charged with arcane energy. There's a palpable sense of experimentation and innovation that pervades the space. The room is dimly lit with a soft glow of ever-burning candles along the walls. This clandestine workshop is larger than expected, revealing Professor Gearhart's and Lady Elowin's collaborative efforts on what you consider the Clockwork Guardian prototype. However, the room is not as orderly as one might anticipate. Workstations are strewn with arcane components, scattered blueprints, and clockwork fragments. Desks, tables, shelves, chairs, crates, barrels are all splintered and broken, scattered about the room as if destroyed in a fit of rage. A metallic scent of oil and the lingering aroma of alchemical reagents hangs in the air. In the center of the room, an older gnome, Professor Gearheart, sits unconscious in a high-backed chair with an intricate apparatus resembling a crown affixed to... There you go. A crown affixed to his
That's the
head.
keymaker from Matrix.
We found him.
Faint magical pulses emanate from the apparatus. Nearby, a second chair lies in disarray. Chains and straps, once intended to secure a powerful creature or entity, also now hang broken or twisted. The signs
Is there a
of
second entrance in this room?
I'll get there. The signs of immense force are evident, leaving behind a chilling testament to the unleashed power that disrupted the room. Along the walls and pillars throughout the room, an array of storage containers and shelves hold mysterious artifacts and partially assembled clockwork constructs. A glowing, pulsing orb sits atop a pedestal in the center of the room. The pedestal has a slot in the frame, seemingly used to plug in some sort of object. The pedestal also has a switch that is currently in the down position. The shadows in this room seem to cling to the corners, creating ample hiding spots or places where one could observe unnoticed. The atmosphere in the secret workshop carries an undercurrent of tension. The subdued lighting casts long shadows, making it challenging to discern the room's entirety. The silence is occasionally interrupted by the faint creaking of clockwork mechanisms. And no, there is no other door in this room.
So let me see the professor. I want to see what the reaction of the three people are.
Yeah.
Okay, when you look at the professor, then you look back at everyone, make a perception or insight check.
Okay.
Can I tell if the professor's breathing or alive at all?
Make a medicine or perception check.
I have rolled a 27.
I rolled
25. I rolled a 25.
Okay.
That was so cocky.
Insight.
Grizzle and Grizzle, and with a perception check, you see eyes raised, furrowed eyebrow. Creased foreheads with surprised faces. Looks of shock more than anything, except on one face. Lady Elowin displays a slightly less look of shock, but a look of shock nonetheless. Grizzle, with your insight check, you gather everyone is surprised and did not see this coming. But something about the way Lady Elowin reacted didn't seem genuine.
Friends, I think Lady Elowin is not being genuine.
Can I look at her hands, see what she's doing with her hands?
They are currently wringing her hands in front of her.
I have a torch, so I'm gonna look around the room, see if I can see what's happening with the torch.
Should we approach the professor to see?
Well, I mean, Garrett was doing that, so while he's doing that, I'm just gonna walk around the perimeter of the room with the torch, see if I can see anything.
Okay. So we've got who's approaching the professor?
I did, but I rolled a 4 for medicine.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Okay, so he
will
may be breathing. You're not really 100% sure.
I will also approach the professor. What should I roll?
What are you trying to determine?
Punch the professor.
To check his current state.
Make a medicine check or perception check.
Doesn't anyone have a mirror or a spoon?
Jeez, I rolled a 10.
You do.
Nope.
That's high enough to see that. You do see that is high enough to tell that he is breathing, yet he appears to be unconscious.
The professor is unconscious, but he's breathing, I say to the room.
Thank you, Brother Sprockets. I would like to observe the orb with the slot and the switch in the down position. I'm curious if the...
What happens if the switch goes down position?
The disc,
I'll hand you the resonator.
Thank you, the resonator. Yes, I think the resonator. I'm curious if that would fit. If it has something to do with the orb.
Okay, you walk up to the orb. The slot for insertion on the orb does not match the size of the resonator. However, it does match the shape of something you saw earlier.
Does it fit a key?
Not quite. It's got two places where it looks like spiked prong. A spiked prong might go.
The prongs upstairs.
I'll run back to the room and grab the prong, the light bulb thing, whatever
Get
it's
the
called.
healing potion as well.
And I'll grab the potions.
Thank you,
If
Dre.
you can send me a, send me a list of that.
Make haste.
Okay, so you're grabbing the potions and the.
Yeah, I'll grab the potions too.
Okay.
We need the professor to come to.
So, potion of speed, potion of advantage, 2 potions of greater healing. I'll put those in the thing right here.
If we give the professor potion of speed, does he die quicker?
He's not dying, he's just unconscious.
The other thing you see, device was an arcane disruptor.
Okay. I'll hand the disruptor over to Grizzle.
Okay.
Since he was the one that was interested in that.
Because if one were to charge the disruptor connected to a power source, it could disable the Guardian's self-repair mechanisms.
So there's a guardian somewhere in this room, probably.
Perhaps the core must have been overcharged of some sort. Unless we need.
But what was sitting in the other chair?
I think it was it nothing? It was torn asunder, I think.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, something was there that left or might still be in the room. So what am I seeing, Matt, as I walk around the room with the torch?
You see various torches on the walls.
I'm gonna light everything I see. Oh.
They are lit by magical sources.
So they're off, okay.
So they are constantly lit, and unless you dispel them with magic, they can't be unlit.
Okay, no. I want it to be lit.
You also see just broken crates, gears strewn about. It looks like someone had a rage fit in this room.
But I don't see any doors.
What was that? Scott, what'd you say?
I was just going to present the potions to everybody to see if anybody wanted any of them.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to give the potion of healing to the professor.
Excellent. Yeah, there's 2 of those.
Yeah, well, just give him one. Do I see any, openings, doors, windows, I don't know, closets, whatever, that someone could be hiding in, someone could be...
Not that you can tell. You see just this room. Okay. It's dark in the middle with this orb.
So does it look safe enough? As far as I can tell, we're kind of safe and alone type of thing?
As much as you can gather, yes.
Okay. I'll come back to the professor and wait for the professor to come to so we can ask questions.
Are we surmising that the Guardian's self-repair mechanisms have been disabled, or they need to be disabled?
You are not sure.
I am not sure.
I'll go ahead and give one of the potions of healing to the professor. I'll kind of open his mouth and pour it in his mouth for him.
Okay.
He's not really breathing.
Open his mouth, pour the potion into his mouth.
Matt, while Rain's doing that, while everyone's kind of tending to the professor, I'm going to keep my eye on the lady Element Spire. See what she's doing, how she's reacting to all this.
She's watching intently.
Intently she's worried, or intently like she...
Waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
I'm going to join him over towards the doorway, just nonchalantly move over that way to make sure that nobody can hastily escape.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep my eye on her.
All right. Thrain is giving the professor a potion. So as you do, you see the professor's eyes open, and he starts to come to. But this apparatus on his head begins to glow, and you see this faint energy siphon from the apparatus around his head into the sphere, the orb, as he passes back out.
Thrain, see if you can remove that device from around his head.
I will try and remove that off of his head. And if I am unable to, can I hit something with my axe to break?
Very carefully.
It's like it's a leather, looks like a belt almost, but with other random gears and apparatuses built into it that's wrapped around his forehead. You go to pull it off. Make a strength check.
If it looks like he's struggling, I'll assist him with it and start pulling at it.
16.
Oh, good.
Can it be safely removed, or is it attached to his body?
I'm trying safely first.
Okay.
All right. You can roll with advantage. You can roll with advantage if you'd like.
Okay. Give me a second. Well, that's shit.
All right. You go to pull at it, and as you begin to pull at it, you feel your essence being siphoned. You take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Crap.
Don't touch this thing. It hurts you. I'm going to tell everybody.
Are there any methods of thieves' tools or sleight of hand which might help in this instance? I'm not sure.
Make an investigation check.
Just don't touch it.
I will not. I will get very close.
Or you can do an arcana check. Either one.
Oh, well, 13, so...
Dungeon Master, can I use Hands of Healing to heal Thrain from the damage he just took?
You may.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Can we touch
Thank
it
you.
with a 10-foot pole?
Where are you going to find a Pollock in this scenario?
Oh! That's good.
So, Grizzle, investigating it, this is a strange apparatus. You've never seen something like this before. It's not like locks that you pick. This looks more like it is magically embedded onto his head.
Ooh. Gentlemen, this might be out of my specialty, my expertise.
Do I have to do anything to heal him, or is I just say I'm doing this and now he's healed? He's back to full health.
I think you can just do it. Does it require key points?
Yes, it does.
Hand of healing. 1 key point. Let's see. That didn't process right. Let me see. Brother speed. Hand of healing. As an action, 1 key point to get 1d6 plus 1. So roll 1d6 and add 1 to it, and also expend 1 key point.
Okay.
If I may, I'm gonna try and cast command on the professor, and I'm gonna use the word wake.
Ooh.
Okay. So wisdom save, correct?
Yeah, wisdom save.
All right.
Matt, I'm having trouble doing this on desktop, so I'm gonna just do an actual D6.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a 4, plus 1 is 5.
Okay, so Thrain, you get 5 HP back.
Cool. I needed 4. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You cast the spell, and you feel whether it's his resistance or the apparatus's resistance. You're unsure. What else would everyone like to do?
I'd say, can I try and perceive to answer that question a little bit more? I don't know. I'm trying to think.
While he's concentrating, I want to question the witnesses. What's the deal with this device? Has anyone seen it before?
They each look at each other and shrug their shoulders. Lady Elwyn just looks dead ahead, watching what everyone's doing to Professor.
Does it look like the band around his head could be severed off with something sharp? Like, is it made of, like, leather? Is it made of, like, some magical material?
It's made of leather, but it's safe to assume that it is enchanted.
Yeah, I'm just going to generally ask the crowd of our team, do we think that any one of these witnesses is not telling the full truth?
Rizzle,
Yeah.
as among us, have you noticed anything untoward?
I noticed earlier that Lady Elwyn seemed slightly less surprised by the events. Eye out on her.
Can I try to intimidate her to tell us the truth?
You can.
Well, in that sense, I may be able to support that. I know my last spell didn't do much.
Not well.
I would like to cast Zone of Truth centered around. I think everyone should be within the 15-foot radius. I don't know how big the room is, but everyone in it can make a charisma save, and on a fail, they cannot tell a deliberate lie.
Okay. Charisma save.
Yeah. The DC to beat is 12.
Okay. All of them failed.
Okay, great. So now you guys can literally ask them, and they can ask you, but you don't have to share anything. You can ask them any question. They have to tell the truth or hide the truth, basically.
Lady Elwyn, are you involved with the professor ending up down here?
And she just looks at you. It appears that her once innocent and kind and naive appearance has now turned to a glare, and she doesn't answer you.
Oh.
Now would be the time to tell us while you have the chance to tell us.
I'm going to press X.
Lady Elwyn, do you know how to remove advice from the professor?
She speaks up finally. Fine. Guess there's no way out of this at this point. I am jealous of him. Everything he's accomplished. I should be the one. I have done most of the legwork. He takes all of the glory. So, I decided that I wanted some recognition for once. I decided to bring him down here, where we were working on our next prototype, and I was going to leave him here and attempt to... I don't really know what my plan was beyond that, but I just needed him out of the picture so I could think for a second. But when I strapped him in, something happened, and he fell unconscious. I could not wake him. I panicked. I ran out of the room, I closed the doors, I put the keys back where I found them, and I called the guard.
You didn't think your plan through very well, did you, my lady?
Well, no, I didn't.
Brother Sprocket, don't you move from that door.
I'm going to go ahead and say, Lady Ravenspire, you are under arrest, and I take out this rusty iron sphere from my pack, and I chuck it at her. I'm going to make... yeah.
Is it a dex save?
It's just a dex attack, actually. I'm making a ranged attack roll, adding dex and proficiency. So I'm going to roll with a dice because I don't know what the additions are.
Okay.
I got a nat 20 with that, and I continue to.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So like in
Okay.
Doctor Strange, it hits her and...
And so that wraps around her. She is restrained until I speak the command word to release her, or she can try and make a DC 20 strength check to break it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you chucked an axe at her. It's like we might
That's
need her.
Oh no, I'm not killing her, just restraining her. No.
Okay.
I have a... The orb has a down switch, right?
The orb is currently in the down position. It can be flipped to the up position.
Flip it!
Do we want to venture,
Yeah!
while cognizant of having both the arcane disruptor and the...
This has not been a great... This has been a very slow and boring night so far, so flip it.
This has been a Agatha Christie style whodunit.
Yeah, there's no action. Come on, flip it, Grizzle.
All right, she's all right. Lady Owen's tied up. I'm flipping this bee. Let's do this.
Okay. So as you
I urge caution because the last time we did that, the professor got knocked unconscious again. The last time we tried something random.
That's true, but I held the key and I felt its rhythms, and I feel confident.
Okay.
Yeah, he has some music in him, so flip it.
Brother's Rocket is powerless to stop you from doing this decision.
With irrational confidence, I move toward
As you activate the arcane battery, the room is bathed in a pulsing glow of ethereal energy. The arcane battery, a complex device embedded with pulsating crystal cores and intricate clockwork gears, begins to hum with increasing intensity. The air around it shimmers, and the entire cellar seems to resonate with magical potential. At this moment, the atmosphere changes. Suddenly, as the switch is flipped, a figure apparates in front of you.
Of course.
Row.
I'm going to tell everybody to remember journal entry number 1. That seemed important.
Nah.
Oh,
I was quiet
shit.
about it. I didn't hear anything.
Before you stands the prototype Clockwork Guardian, an imposing figure cast with gleaming metal and arcane runes, standing and at an impressive height. Its frame is an intricate tapestry of finely crafted metallic components, glistening gears, each a testament to meticulous engineering interlocked with seamless precision across its form. The Guardian's surface is adorned with pulsating arcane symbols that emit a soft ethereal glow, casting an otherworldly aura around it. Its movements are fluid and precise, a testament to the masterful synchronization of the machinery that comprises its construct body. As you observe, you can discern no facial features or expressions on the Clockwork Guardian. Instead, its form exudes an air of calculated efficiency, devoid of emotion. The metallic surface carries a sheen, and an occasional flicker of arcane energy traverses the intricate patterns etched upon it. The Guardian's presence commands attention, a testament to the fusion of artifice and magic that birthed its existence. It stands as a silent sentinel, its physicality a reflection of both raw power and masterful craftsmanship that defies the conventional boundaries between life and machine. So at this point, I need everyone
Russell, flip it again!
roll initiative.
I feel a kinship with this automaton.
Do you see what you made me do? Our irrational confidence, now this frickin' thing shows up.
Travis, on your character sheet, towards the top, you should see something that says initiative in the top middle.
Initiative, yes.
Click on the number below it, and it will roll dice
right.
for you.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I think I still have the Arcane Disruptor in my pocket. I'm just throwing this out there.
Okay.
Definitely remember the journal.
That we're gonna need to disable the self-repair mechanisms for this little
Yes.
this guy towering.
Gonna yell out how to do that while they're attacking. Because I don't remember.
We're one to overcharge the core with an arcane disruptor connected to a power source. The surge of energy can momentarily disable the Guardian's self-repair mechanisms. This machine might be able to self-repair. We need to disable that.
It's weak to electricity and fine daggers, correct?
Parts of it are.
We gotta find out.
Finely crafted daggers are specialized tools.
I'll smack something.
Daggers and tools. He looks quickly in his bag. What does he have? I don't think this is for me, boys.
All right. I need Brother Sprocket. What'd you get for initiative?
I rolled a 1, so with +4, I got a 5.
Okay.
Initiative.
Grizzle McThornbody. What did you get for initiative? 23.
I rolled a 23.
Nice. Thrain Stoneforge. What'd you get?
I got a 9.
9. And then Garrett Bainsworth. What'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. All right. All right. So everyone should see the battle map at this point.
Is
Oh,
the thing in front of Grizzle?
So
Stand by. Oh!
Cool.
the thing is right here.
So close to Grizzle, okay.
Is medium, yeah. All right. All right. So first up, the first person to go is Grizzle McThornbody. Now, sucks that the person who hasn't played before goes first. So
That's correct. I have no idea what to do.
Wow,
So-
this is a rogue.
right now, what you can do, you can choose to try to attack this creature or anything else you can think of, and I'll help you determine what to roll. So you can look at your inventory and your actions and see what you would like to try to do. A
Okay,
rogue
sorry,
specializes in sneak attacks, but in order to do a sneak attack, you have to hide first.
Yeah, I don't.
You could try to hide.
I do have daggers. I have lots of daggers.
Yeah, you're a rogue. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I think its weakness is daggers. I want to jump around like quick, like little hardcore parkour, like Euro step move and like dagger them.
All right, so you want to throw them or stab them like up close?
Oh, I can throw them? That seems safer.
Okay, so if you would like to throw, you can throw a regular dagger. I named them for you, lefty and righty. So you can throw righty. You click on the plus button to the right of it, +4 or whatever it says next to it.
Matt, he's not two. You didn't have to name it lefty and righty.
I thought that's what this guy would name it.
You're actually right. That's very on brand. That's exactly what I'm brand. And I think I'm a natural lefty, so we're gonna try and get it in one shot. Although I don't know if I'm doing this right.
Right, so you click on the little plus whatever button to the right of the action. So are you under actions?
Oh no, sorry. All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
okay. Here we go. Yeah.
Go to actions. You should see righty under the action section.
Yes. And then hit the +7.
Yeah, hit the +7.
All right, we're going righty. 18.
18.
25.
So 18. So
Plus 7 is
25. Yeah, 25 is enough to hit. So now you can roll. You can press the 1d4 +4 to the right of that to roll damage. The first roll was to see if it hits it. Now this was to see how much damage it does when it does hit it.
6 total.
6 total. All right. So you toss the right dagger. Ting! Hits it. You think it does some damage to it. All right. Now you can throw the lefty if you would like as well. So go down to bonus actions.
Copy that. All right.
You did the exact same thing.
I seem to have misjudged my target a little bit and have an 8 as a total.
Okay, this one, natural 1. You toss this one, completely miss. You were so pumped from the first one hitting it that the next one was not even close.
Sorry, boys.
So now, do you want to move? You can move
Yes.
25 feet, and each square is 5 feet. So which direction would you like to move? Where would you like to run to?
Sorry, I gotta get back to the map.
Yeah,
left.
you're here.
Go left.
Left, right. So full speed left.
Cool.
All right. So that's your turn. Next up, Lady Elwyn Ravenspire. Strength check. 18. Was it 20? Gonna get?
It's a DC 20.
Okay, so she's stuck. Garrett Bainsworth, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Do I know where the creature is?
Let's see. You can see it's right here in the light of the orb.
Okay, cool. I will make my way towards the orb. I think I have 30 feet, so I'll probably end up about there. Do I move it or do you move it?
You can click with the ruler, drag, and then hold it, and then hit the space bar.
Ah, that's so fancy. All right, so I'll move there. I don't think I'm within the range of the creature for anything that I can do. But out of curiosity, I'm going to go ahead and for my turn, use the spell Shield of Faith. And I'm going to put it on whoever's close. I'm going to put it on Thrain. And he gets a shimmering field of protection around him, and he gets a +2 to AC.
All right, Shield of Faith. Oh, wrong person. This one gets it. Shield of Faith. Yeah. And you are concentrating.
Yep. And for my action, I don't really have anything I can do, so yeah, I don't have anything to throw. So I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
All right. So then, in that case, next up is Clockwork Guardian. Closest person to it is Thrain.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is going to... What's this reach here? Let's see. How big does this go for you?
Man, this room is huge.
Yeah, that's a big room. It is going to... yeah, it's going to do this. First thing it does is it begins to swell. The thing in its chest begins to like that, and then releases this big energy, and everyone, you feel yourself like moving normal speed, but then you see it moving at an almost like you start to slow down to a freeze. You can't move, and it can move however it pleases as it casts Time Stop. Okay, so it gets to take 2 turns in a row. So it can use its actions as normal. So everyone in this room is frozen for 2 rounds now. So it is going to take its first turn. That was its action. So now it's got 2 turns after this. Right. So on its first go, it's going to see if that recharges. It does. Okay. It's going to walk up to Thrain.
Time Stop? That's like a 9th level spell.
It is.
Jesus Christ.
It is a creature of temporal manipulation.
Yeah, still, but like,
it is going
level
to
6,
use.
Matt.
It is going to use. It's not a damaging spell. It's just a.
I know, but still.
Gives it a couple free turns. All right, it's going to use finger daggers on Thrain. First is it's going to hit you with
It's funny because Grizzle is the one that's into daggers.
Rolls a 25
Wow.
for 12 piercing.
Okay.
And then it rolls another finger dagger. 19
That hits. Yeah.
for
Oh,
9
19, I see.
for 9 piercing.
Okay.
All right. That is. Let's see. That is its first turn. It is going to. Let's see. You know what? It's going to do it again. It's going to not take out Thrain. All right. More finger daggers coming your way.
All right.
13.
No.
It's going to do it again. 22
Fucking hell.
for 13 piercing.
All right. Hanging on.
Right. That was his second turn. It's going to use its bonus action to turn invisible.
Oh, fuck.
You hear it leaving your vicinity. You can make an opportunity attack if you would like to with disadvantage.
Me?
Yeah.
I will try that. 16.
Okay, you swing and you don't hit anything.
Damn.
Alright.
All right.
So, let's see. Alright, so that's its turn. Next up, Shane. You watch this creature attack Thrain and then disappear. What would you like to do?
Give me a second. I'm gonna. Fuck, I can do to it. I mean, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Right, where are you shooting?
Kind of try to shoot around the area that the Thrain tried to hit it.
Right, click and hold where you're aiming.
I mean,
Be careful not to hit any of us.
Don't hit me.
somewhere around here.
Alright,
If you were a guardian, where would you go?
make an Eldritch Blast with disadvantage. Natural 1 hits Thrain.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Not gonna roll a natural one. Come on. 21.
21. So you shoot, and it goes straight through that area and hits the wall behind.
Can I roll a perception check, see if I notice anything?
You can use your action to try to discern where it's at to search. Off of a passive perception, you're not really sure where it's at.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to see where is it coming from. So I'm gonna go this way.
All right. So you
Oh, my
have
second.
40 feet, the 30 feet.
Are
Are you gonna shoot? You're gonna shoot over here. Okay. All
I
right,
have 300 feet, so
all right, so take your shot. Disadvantage.
$17.
So it's the pillar behind you, behind that area.
Okay, well, let me see what I can do for bonus action. I don't think I can do anything for bonus action. Yeah, oh, fuck! Never mind, yeah, okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Gearhart's out. Thornfield. She's not a fighter. She makes potions. She's going to run into the next room. Captain Roderick is a fighter.
Yeah,
Wait,
He's going to move 30 feet. He would. Does he have a? He's got crossbow, so he's going to take a crossbow shot. See where he's going to shoot it. Oh, not 1d44.
I want that crossbow.
1. So he's going to shoot it up here. All right. So he shoots his crossbow. Natural 1. Let's see. I don't think anything would happen there. All right. Natural 1 there. All right. So he hits nothing. Thrain, you're up.
I'm going to rage.
Okay.
For sure.
Do work.
If anyone ever wants to try to figure out or listen for it, you can use your action to make a perception check. See if you can hear where it's at.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and listen for it.
All right, make a perception check.
11.
11. You listen closely. You heard it move southwest, but you're not exactly how far it went or where it went.
Okay.
All right, you want to move or use a? You want to move?
No, I'll stay right there for now.
All right, Brother Sprocket, you're up.
I also try and perceive where it is.
All right, make a perception check.
17.
All right, 17. Let me double check its little stats here. So you listen closely, and where are you? You also hear it shuffling somewhere to the southeast of you. Not exactly sure, but it's somewhere in that direction.
Okay. I can't do really a long range attack, so, but I've got extra attack. So I'm going to use the second part of my turn to heal our nearly dead companion.
Okay. What's the range on that?
Where is he?
He is 85 feet away.
Let's see. Another hands of healing.
You have to touch him.
Can I run over?
So you've got 45 feet of movement. You can get there if you use a bonus action for Step of the Wind, but you got to spend a key point to do that.
I will do that.
All right. So you can get all the way over here. And so spend one key point for the Step of the Wind, and then one more key point to do your healing hands, and then roll 1d6 plus 1. Or is it plus 1? I don't remember.
Let's see. 1d6 plus 1. Still not seeing it on here. Okay, so this again. It's 3, so it's 4.
4? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And I guess that's all I can do for now.
Okay. So that was the last person in initiative. At this point, the arcane battery begins to surge. As you, after the arcane battery is activated, the room is bathed in a pulsating glow. Sorry about that. Here we are. Suddenly, a burst of energy emanates from the arcane battery, creating a cascading wave of magical ripples that permeate the room. The surge manifests in a mesmerizing display with arcs of vibrant energy dancing along the walls and ceiling. The colors shift rapidly, reflecting the unpredictable nature of the arcane forces at play. So, at this point, the room suddenly goes completely black. So the room is completely dark as everything is turned off, including these lights here. Let me fix your lights.
Is Shane standing in a campfire?
I think he's got a torch.
Yeah, Shane's carrying a torch. Okay, there we go. Alright, so everything goes dark. Alright, so we're back up. Grizzle McThornbody, what are you up to?
Well, I'm trying to.
And my torch went down?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter, I can see.
I'm trying to figure out how we can possibly induce a circuitry overload to keep it from being invisible so we can find this thing.
There is something called readying your action. It's for when you want to prepare to do something that you can't do on your turn. So for instance, you say the trigger, and then you say what you want to do. So for instance, when it becomes visible, I want to throw something at it, something like that.
But if your next turn comes around, you lose that prepared action.
Right.
Okay. I don't know what to do next. Taking any suggestions from the crew here. Because all the lights are out. So I don't know if they can see us.
Yeah, completely your call.
I mean, yeah, whatever that thing you just said is, that readying for something.
Who's got the disruptor?
Yeah, I think I have the disruptor.
Okay, so what would you like to do when you can see it?
I can think if we overcharge the core, that would disable its self-repair mechanisms. Would y'all rather see it? I think we should. I think it's the most important thing, right? We need to see it. So, it would be electrical discharges on nodes. That's what I would do when I can. I don't know.
If you can make it visible long enough for me to attack, I can use. Sorry, my dog is making that sound in the background.
Sure.
Stun strike, which will make it unable to move for a full turn.
Yep, I'll do that.
So you're going to do, what are you going to try to do?
What he said.
Ready is action, I think.
Ready is action. For,
To do which one?
circuitry overload. I want to keep it from being invisible.
Okay, so you are going to try to
Induce an overload.
Induce an overload. You would gather an overload is done using some sort of lightning or electrical damage.
Ooh.
So what do I do?
So do you have anything that causes electrical damage? I don't think you do.
Oh.
So you do have the temporal nullifier resonator. You could throw that. You could go for a gear disruption, but you have to make a very, very good attack against it. And then, or you could try to overcharge it using the arcane disruptor, but you have to plug in one end into the battery, and the other end goes into it, into its core.
Oh, well, I don't know where it is, so I don't know if I can do that. Maybe the temporal nullifier resonator. I need to disrupt its time manipulation. How would I activate it?
Okay, well, as soon as it appears, you're just going to throw it at it. So you're going to make, as soon as you can see it, as soon as you can see it, you can make a dexterity check.
I will do that.
Okay. All right, so next up, we've got Lady Elwyn, who is going to, she can't see anything. Natural 20.
Right.
He's out.
All right, so she snaps the iron bands of Bolero. This little frail woman.
What was that?
So that's her turn.
That sounded like straps breaking.
Garrett, you're up.
Okay. So can I or can I not see the light from the orb?
You can.
I can. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and move towards it. I think I can get... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stand in the light of it.
Okay.
I'll go there. Oh. Figuring this out.
Click and drag and then hit space.
I'm dragging myself. All right, cool. I'll be there, and I'll go ahead and prepare an action as well. I'll go for I pull my warhammer off my back, and I'll prepare that. And my trigger will be the creature coming within 5 feet of me.
Okay. All right.
Matt.
What?
FYI, I have Devil's Sight, which means I can see normally up to 120 feet, magical or non-magical darkness, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Anyone with dark vision. This isn't like a magical just snuffed out all the light in the room.
Yeah, well, it's not even dark vision. I can just see normally because I have Devil's Sight. It's just everything's normal to me. It's not even gray.
Your sight shows that, doesn't it?
No, it's just dark. There's nothing. I don't see anything.
When I click on yours, I can see everything.
I see the room. Yeah, everything. I see the room. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, everybody else is black. Your streets are black. All right, so it is going to.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Let's see.
So it's just me and Scott that can see things.
Yes, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Scott's at door, so he has to have dark vision.
Yeah, I got 60 feet.
It is going to come over to Brother Sprocket.
Right.
And it is going to it got the charge back. So before it does that, it's going to use the charge. Hang on. It's going to attempt to slow everybody down. Alright, so everyone, let's see. Everyone right here in the rectangle needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Heck yeah.
11.
Same.
Thrain and Brother Sprocket, you are both slowed. Grizzle, make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw would be
On the left-hand side.
on the left-hand side where it says saving throws, top left. You see Wiz. Click on the +1 next to it.
Does everybody else hear that? Like, it keeps playing music in the background of mine, and
Nope.
it just keeps rocketing up to like a 10 every time I try and mute it.
Yeah, that used to be the thing with me, but I don't know what I did to it. That's completely muted. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, Foundry's music service is kind of sucky.
Well, just so long as it's not like suddenly blasting y'all while I have my mic unmuted.
No, it just happens to you.
Okay.
All right, so we've got 3 people who are slowed. What slowed does, so when he does this, he's no longer invisible. So we take invisibility off. Well, he is concentrate on the dome. So when you are slowed, you can shoot. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I'll look it up real quick. Slow. Your AC is 2 points lower. Your speed is halved. You can't take reactions, and on your turn, you can either do an action or a bonus action.
What was the DC to beat?
14.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. So let's put that on here. Slowed. And come on, get off. Slowed. All right. So that's its action. It is going to now use its bonus action to. As soon as you can see it, Grizzle. Oh shoot. Yeah, as soon as you can see it, you can try to throw your temporal nullifier. So Grizzle, make a dexterity check. So you're gonna roll. Where's it at? That is
the top one.
Yeah, very top. So click on +4.
Okay. Ah, crap.
9. All right. So you throw it, but it lands over here behind him. So you can go pick it up if you want to on your turn.
Sure.
Right. It is now going to become invisible again. And it's going to move. Let's see. Okay, got it. Next up, Shane. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do an action and I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can see where it goes.
All right, make a perception check.
16.
16. You heard it run or move up north somewhere near Grizzly or Garrett.
Okay. Give me a second. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action. I mean, I can't do anything, so I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Next up,
Wait my action on this thing.
Amelia. Runaway Captain. He's going to make a perception check too. He doesn't know anything extra. So he's
Yeah.
going to run in this direction. Next up is Thrain. You are slowed. Your speed is halved. And you can do an action or a bonus action. Also, since you weren't attacked and you didn't attack anything, your rage drops. You're muted, Scott.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna drink the potion of greater healing.
Okay.
That's 8 plus 4, 12.
12, alright.
Let's see.
Alright, so that was your bonus action, so you can move half your speed, 15 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that, get a little bit closer to the orb.
Okay. Brother Sprocket, what have you done?
We don't know where this thing is. It's still invisible, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere near Grizzly or Garrett, you can gather.
I mean, fuck it. It's not much I can do, except do like a flying kick or something. So I'm just gonna go for it. Can I do flurry of blows? I'm gonna run up and do flurry of blows.
All right, so you're gonna run about here.
One to the left and one up.
You got 20 feet, so this is as far as you can get.
Okay, then right there.
Okay. So make your attacks with disadvantage.
Okay. One is the 15,
Okay, so you're swinging right there. Misses.
and the other is a 12.
Okay, so you're just punching, and you're not feeling anything.
Damn.
Okay, so
So that's it.
next up, we've got another surge. This time, see, everyone gains +2 to their AC. So the
Just
lights,
for the heck of it?
Yep, the lights come back on, and everyone now can add 2 to their armor class.
Okay.
All right, Grizzle, you're up. You know it's near you, but you're not exactly sure where. What would you like to do?
You feel like I want to do the same thing. I want to go get the
Go get it right.
arcane.
You can move to here, since you're slowed at the moment, and then you can use your action to dash to get here.
Yeah, I want to go pick up the thing that I threw that's gone.
Okay, you run over here, and you grab it. So you now have it back in your hands, right? So that's your turn. Lady
Yes.
Ravenspire. She's going to drop down into this corner over here, whip out her notebook, and start taking notes.
That's
Yeah.
helpful.
Garrett, you're up.
Alright, so where's my held action? We generally have no idea where the creature is. We know it's like kind of near.
Somewhere over.
You know it went north, up near you. No one has rolled a high enough perception check to know exactly where it's at. Just know the general vicinity.
All right.
You
Well,
know it ran up between you and Grizzle a second ago.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take a look around for it. I'll try and do a perception action.
Okay.
Nah, terrible. Okay, that's my action. I think my options for bonus action are still pretty weak. Yeah, okay. I'll just hold off then. That's the end of my turn. Because the orb's still just glowing because we turned it on, right?
Yeah.
And we can't like pull the lever to turn it back off, right?
No one's tried.
Would that count as an action?
No, you could easily do that. You could flip it.
All right, I'll walk up and flip it.
Okay. You walk up to it and flip it.
Sure.
All right. So you flip it, and now everyone's armor class drops back down 2 spots where it was naturally.
Ah, crud.
Damn it, put it back on.
And the creature hasn't appeared or anything.
No, it hasn't.
All right, then I'll flip it back, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. It is going to move over. It is going to appear, and it attacks with advantage on the first strike. Alright, so it's going to use finger daggers.
Say. Oh,
No.
I should have tried my shield, dumbass.
Badly misses, so it completely misses you on that swing. It's going to do another one. 15.
With is the +2 backup?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it misses with the +2 because I'm at a 17.
Alright, so it takes its 2 finger dagger swings. It is going to see if its time resonance recharges. It does again. Awesome. Alright. It is going to turn invisible again. And it is going to move. Okay. Alright. You hear it move a little bit south. You can make an opportunity attack with disadvantage.
I'll go for it. And I have my Warhammer out, so I'll use that. D&D Beyond, how do you do disadvantage rolls?
Right click.
Oh, I see. Oh, sick. Okay. Supposed to do that. I'll just roll twice and take the lower one. All right, so it's a 15 for the lower.
15. So you take a swipe at it as it starts to move away, just missing. Alright, next up, Shane.
I'm gonna try to hit it in that area that I saw you went.
Click this square you're aiming at. Okay.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. 14.
Ooh, not quite.
Gonna do it again. One more Eldritch Blast. Fuck.
Does not hit. Alright, you want to move? Bonus action?
Yeah, I'll move here. And then I'll stop. I can't do a bonus action because I can't see him.
Okay. This dude, he heard it move. Couldn't have gone far. So it's got I think he would think it's got 2 options. Okay, so he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack next to Brother Sprocket. So he's gonna come here. He's gonna make an attack roll with a longsword. Okay, he's gonna try again. Good. Wrong one, that's disadvantage. Should be advantage. Natural 20. Wait, no, it was disadvantage. What am I doing? So I was right the first time. Alright, and it's got a short sword. That's his 3rd attack. Natural 1. Alright, so it's just swinging at air. It's not hitting anything.
No shit.
Alright, Thrain, you're up.
Sucks, don't it, you metal meathead?
Shit. And I heard it kind of go
It was here.
East,
you heard it
right?
move. You heard it move south.
south.
It's somewhere near me.
It didn't sound like it moved very far, but it was here earlier.
I still have slow on, right? So I can only move half.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll move there. And then I'll just I'll swing my axe right here.
All right, go for it. Disadvantage.
Oh shit, my bad. I rolled twice on. It would be a 20. It would be
20.
lower.
You swing and you feel like you should hit it, but there's nothing there.
Cool. I think that's all I can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brother Sprocket, you're up.
Okay, now hear me out, because this is a little out there. I mentioned before that Sprocket likes to make tea using his internal combustion engine and water tank.
Okay.
I take out my cup. I take out the cup of water and do a spin attack, making a small tornado, flinging the water in a wide arc around the room.
Okay. All right. I like it. Do
I was gonna do that with ink later, but okay.
make a dexterity check.
Just as soon as I turn off the music. Dexterity. Oh my god, are you serious? Stop. It's a 16.
Okay. So at this point, you know it lands all around you, but there's one place where it seems to be glistening in midair, and it's right beside you right here.
It's there. I point to the spot for everyone to hear. Can I still do an action? Can I still do an attack?
That was your action. You can move.
I point to make sure that everyone sees where the thing is, and then I move. How far can I move?
You can move 20 feet.
Do I have slowed still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you move, it's going to take a swing at you.
If I don't move, it won't?
Right. It's going to use its opportunity to hit opportunity attack on you.
Then I'm going to hunker down and prepare to do a dash should the need arise.
All right. So next up, Arcane Battery surges again. This time,
Jesus Christ.
the entire room is silent. Talking, you can't hear anything. You can't casting spells that require verbal components. Alright, Grizzle, you're up. You know that whatever this creature is right here.
I don't know, I guess I'm still waiting for him to show up so I can knock out its abilities. So
You can throw it now that you can see it.
You
Yeah,
see
I
the
wanna
key glistening on it.
throw it. Let's
Yeah.
throw it. What do I gotta do?
So make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Wait, why is it not working? Sorry.
You gotta click on dexterity with right click and choose disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. Oof. So you throw it and it lands short. It's right in front of it right here.
All right. Do it again.
Lady Elwyn is going to keep writing down her notes.
I hate her.
Garrett, you're up.
So generally, what's the area that it's in?
It's exactly here.
All right. I'm gonna go right there if I can, next to it, if I can see the tea glistening.
Right.
And did you see the last person throw the whatever they threw?
No, you didn't.
Cool.
Because it's in
All right. Well,
darkness.
I'll go ahead and do my Warhammer attack. I
Okay.
got.
It's with a disadvantage.
Okay. Cool.
You know where he's at, but he's still invisible, so he gets disadvantage on attacks against him.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. And if it hits, I'll expend Line Sweep as well. We'll see if that works. All right. So first roll disadvantage. Let's see. That's a 19 disadvantage.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay. Do you want me to roll damage or roll second attack?
Roll damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Oh, what is the difference between? Okay. That's garbage. And then I'll expend one spell slot to do Divine Smite, and add 1d8 to that. Just go ahead and roll a d8. Okay. So the damage for the first is a total of 10.
Okay.
And making the second attack at disadvantage again. Total of 16.
Does not hit.
It's not it. All right, cool. That's my action. As for my bonus, I think I get bonus. But I've already used.
It's gonna make a Constitution check. Ooh, slow drops.
Oh, thank God.
All right. I don't really have a bonus action, but I'll go ahead and end my turn there. All right, cool.
All right, perfect. All right, so everyone who was slowed, you are no longer slowed. All right.
I cheer silently, not that you can tell.
All right, the Guardian, the Clockwork Guardian, is going to start going back in on whether. Actually, no, it was just hit by you. It's him going on you.
Thanks. I'm good with that.
So it is going to become visible as it makes its first attack with finger daggers. 11,
It's not it.
and then another natural 1.
Oh,
So, it's going to use its bonus action to try to go invisible, but as it does, it begins to zzz, and it doesn't work.
Hooray!
The radiant damage appeared to do something to it.
so Divine Smite.
Or was
Yeah.
it the tea?
It was probably the T.
Shane, you're up.
Fuck, I can't do hex on it because it's verbal.
Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry. It's 2d8 extra radiant damage. I only rolled 1.
Okay, we'll roll another one.
Yeah, so sorry about that. It's just an extra 1 point. Damn.
All right, got it.
Thought that was
Listen,
right.
every little bit helps with this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. It needs to make a Constitution 14 because I'm gonna attack it with Thunderclap.
Nice.
Constitution.
Yeah, 14.
6.
Okay, so it's gonna take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come close. I'm gonna come right next to it.
That affect everyone within his radius?
Let's take a look. Thunderclap. Range 5 feet. Oh, you gotta be right up against them.
I moved after I did the thunderclap.
Range.
Up to 100 feet.
So it's first level spell, right?
It's
It's a cantrip. No, it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like an attack. So it's like a basic attack. So we'll say that you ran up there, did your spell in that order, so you gotta be here. Alright. Roderick sees him now. About damn time. He's gonna make longsword. Miss. He's gonna do another longsword. Ooh, a hit. I didn't roll damage. Damage, where's that? He's gonna do 13 damage.
Damn.
Okay. Then he's gonna do 1 short sword. Miss. Alright, so he's going to town on him. Alright, Thrain, you're up.
I am going to rage, and I am going to move to where I can hit this fucker. And I'm going to try and hit it with my great axe.
You are all surrounding in a circle now. Alright, go for it.
12.
Nah, doesn't hit.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit. I'm trying to hit him again. 23.
That hits.
Okay, I hope so. 14, and then with the elemental cleaver, I'm gonna do lightning damage, and that is going to be 2 more, so 16 total.
Ooh, as you do lightning damage, you can see the internal circuitry frying.
Well done.
You feel like the lightning damage did more than you expected.
Wait, sorry. It didn't add my +2 for my rage.
Do you have your rage equipped in the inventory?
Nah, I forgot to do that.
Okay. So 2 more?
Yeah, so 16, 18.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, the lightning damage appeared to do a little bit more damage than you anticipated. Alright, Brother Sprocket, you're up.
After I silence the music, is it still silence in the room?
Yes.
Okay. Where is... For fuck's sake. There we go. Where is the thing?
It's right there in between everybody.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to hit it. I want to do, for real this time, Where is it? Stunning strike, so that it'll be stuck in place. Where is that on here?
All right, con save. It's under features, I believe.
Features and traits. Okay. Let's see. And upon slow fall, extra attack, stunning strike. Okay. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a Constitution saving throw of 12.
All right, so make your first attack.
Okay, then I will strike it with the quarterstaff. Oh, that's a 9.
Okay, so you take a swing, miss.
I take another swing
Okay.
with the extra attack.
Well, you get 2 attacks. Yeah, your extra attack, you're right. Okay, another miss. You can make an unarmed strike with your bonus action, or you could even do Flurry of Blows and make 2 unarmed strikes.
I will do Flurry of Blows.
Okay, so spend a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes.
That's an 18.
Oh, so close. Not quite.
Fuck, 19's the AC?
Yeah.
One more.
Oh. So, tick, 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 tick. You're hitting him, but it's not like you're not finding that good soft spot.
You're petting it, basically.
My most effective attack during this entire battle has been throwing tea.
Which was a major big blow because now everyone knows exactly where he is. All right.
We kind of surrounded it.
Can I move slightly out of the way?
You want to move back?
No,
It's going to make an opportunity attack if you move.
I stay where I am.
Okay.
because they wouldn't be able to move. Even if it goes invisible, it would have to go through us.
Oh, everyone's speed is halved in the room as the power source grows from the arcane battery.
Somebody want to do something about that?
All right, Grizzle, you're up.
I'm
Your-
trying to do something about it.
Your nullifier is here.
I would like the nullifier, please.
Okay, as you start to move, your feet feel heavy.
I don't feel so good. But I want it. My years and
You gotta stop drinking before.
my years of thievery. I am compelled.
All right, you
My
walk
years.
over and pick it up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Now you
I'm
can make
hitting
your dexterity check to see if you can attach it to it.
it. All right. Does it disadvantage or?
No, just a straight roll. Because you can see him.
All right. Let's go.
21.
That hit him. So you throw it. It lands on his outer armor, and you hear a giant, like EMP, like burst through its body.
Let's go.
Well done, Grizzle.
About time.
All right. Lady Elwyn looks very intrigued with that one.
I'm gonna hit her.
Ooh, she has the hots for Quizzle?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
think
thief.
that might be what that means.
I'm a thief of hearts.
Garrett, you are up.
Okay, so it's powered down, not currently an enemy.
No, it's still like existing, but you gather that something in it doesn't work anymore.
Oh, cool. Well, you know what? Let's just hit it again.
According
Straight
to the journal, according to the journal earlier, it appears that its time-stopping abilities no longer work.
Well, let's make sure its brain doesn't work. Is it still disadvantage on the attack?
No, you can see it. It's regular rolls.
All right, cool. I'll just make 2 regular rolls. All right. First one's going to be a 20 total to hit.
That hits.
Okay, the damage is 14, and I'm going to expend my last spell slot to do another Divine Smite. 2d8. I'll do that. So that's a total of 21 damage on that hit.
Nice.
and I have no more spells of first level. And then I'm going to do one more hit, and that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, sick. All right, and just regular damage, total of 8.
Perfect.
Way to go. Good
Right.
hit.
It looks badly
Good
injured.
hits.
Sick.
All right, it is its turn. Let's see. The self-repair starts to kick in as you see the clockwork gears start to manipulate and attempt to repair itself.
That's the next thing we gotta do.
Oh, shit.
All right. As it's surrounded, shoot, if it moves, it's going to get 5 opportunity attacks.
Move! Move it! Move!
Move it.
It can't go invisible. Shoot.
We kind of know where it is.
Who's the biggest
At
threat?
this range, we could spit on it.
Matt,
The biggest
is
threat's
the room still
Garrett.
silent?
Yeah, it is. No, it's not. It's not.
Hey, is
Okay.
the I thought the arcane disruptor prevents it from self-repairing.
The arcane disruptor does, but y'all use the nullifier.
So the arcane disruptor is the next thing we gotta do.
Yeah, the arcane
Yeah.
disruptor, you plug it into the arcane battery, and the other end goes into its core.
Copy, thank you.
Where's that?
Natural 1 on its first attack. Definitely doesn't hit.
That stings.
Does he just punch himself?
2 natural ones in a row?
I'm
Does he
just
just punch himself?
Thank
Yeah.
God, because it's been kicking our ass, kind of.
You know what? Because it did such a bad job, it's going to try to run away. So
Yes.
everybody around it can make an opportunity attack as it tries to run. So everybody within striking distance, make an attack roll. Thrain, you hit, roll damage.
Which button do I hit?
You aren't close enough.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Am I close enough?
20, but do I also do the elemental cleaver?
Is that included in the attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can include it.
25 total.
Damage or to hit?
It was 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Yeah.
So it's 20 damage? Or 25? Oh yeah, let's do
20.
that. So
25.
20 bludgeoning plus 5 lightning.
Yep.
Ooh. That's big.
Yes, sir.
The lightning, once again, does major
But the thing is
damage.
that he's the only one who hit him. Everyone else missed him.
Yeah.
So if one of us, another person had got him, it would have been great.
Matt, am I out of range?
For your... No, you could swing at him
Okay.
as an opportunity attack.
What do I roll?
Just a regular attack roll.
You could do a stunning strike, probably.
Is it stunning strike or unarmed strike?
I think stunning strike you can do with it.
Okay, then if that's a melee attack, then I'll attack it with a quarterstaff.
Okay. If you hit him, you can try to stun him.
18.
Oh, so close. Not quite.
Damn.
All right, so he ran. Shane, you're up.
I can see him,
Yeah, you can.
and I'm going to put a hex on him.
All right.
So that's...
What are you giving him disadvantage of?
Oof. What can I give it disadvantage on? I don't know. What has it been like really?
Ability checks. So pick any skill.
I guess strength.
Okay, strength checks. Disadvantage. Got it. All
Okay.
right, now what?
And then I will hit it with a witch bolt.
Oh shoot! It goes half speed. Forgot about that. So it's gonna go here. Witch bolt.
Yeah.
All right, make your attack.
Come on! I need to hit this. Yes! 25.
Oh yes.
So
Well done.
3d12 lightning damage.
Ooh.
That's 15 points of lightning damage.
Oh my gosh.
Near death. Yes, I did. Oh, plus a d6 hex. Hold on.
This thing's got to be getting close to it, right?
2 points of hex.
It's near death.
Yeah.
If you hover over it with your mouse, you can see its status.
Yeah. But I have a hex on him, so even if he goes invisible, I know where he's going to be.
I can't see anything. It's in the darkness.
Oh, that's true. You don't have dark.
Oh yeah, that's right. Roderick. He can't see. He's gonna head over, bump into him. He can't see where he's at, so he's just gonna swing in the dark.
Come on, kill it.
No. And no. Short sword.
Yeah.
No. Alright, so he doesn't hit it all. Thrain, you're up.
I can see it, right? I saw where it went.
Yeah. You
Okay,
have dark
so I wanna-
vision, so you can see it.
Yeah. I'm gonna move.
Can
I
you
don't,
do
I don't
reckless?
remember how. I could, yeah. I'm gonna move next to it,
Okay.
and then I am going to. Let's see. Which one's a better idea to do? I'm going to drink the potion of growth and enlarge myself.
In front of us?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to see this.
Oh gosh. I forgot.
All right,
Yes.
Marty.
You should have already been enlarged, shouldn't you?
Not yet.
Because you're raging.
Oh yes. Yeah, I'm now massive.
Alright, so
I'm huge.
Look, what you do in the privacy of your own bedroom is fine.
there you go.
I'm perfect, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
The,
And then I'm gonna hit it.
the
I wanna hit it.
Writing
All
this
right.
down.
Go for it.
Reckless.
27.
That is.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I hit. With 26 damage.
Should it be more than 26 damage?
Oh wait, and the D4
D4
from the enlarged.
Plus 2 for rage, right?
I got it raging clipped. Plus the 4, so 30.
Jesus Christ. It's got to be dead now.
How do you want to do this?
Unconscious.
I just want to cut its head off and just. Oh, I got another attack. Can I just keep slicing it
Okay.
until it's no more?
As you smash it with that attack, you just start to swing at it. It falls limp, crashes onto the ground, and then it begins to like rumble and shake and like that. Everyone within 60 feet needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, it's a time bomb. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
What are we doing?
16.
Everyone within 60 feet needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Fuck. Thankfully, I have not been damaged, so I may not die.
Anyone who gets 14 or above will take half damage. Anyone who gets 13 or below will take full damage.
Would it be quarter damage for me? 'Cause I'm raging.
61 lightning.
Fuck! Come on, are you kidding?
Is half rounded up or rounded down?
Half rounded down to 30.
Ooh, 30 damage.
Would it be quarter for me because of rage?
Did you succeed as well?
Lightning. But it's lightning.
I got a
Oh yeah, it's
16.
lightning. It's lightning. You don't have a
Oh shit.
resistance to lightning.
Okay, so it's just 30.
Matt, can I do a Stone's Endurance, reduce damage dealt by 1d12 plus 2?
Yes.
Going for it. Thanks.
I have uncanny dodge. Is that affected as well?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, uncanny dodged.
So instead of 30 damage, it's 19 damage for me.
Okay.
I've got Swift Foot, right? Or no, wait a minute. No, that's Slow Fall.
Saving throw is not an ability check, right? I always
No.
forget.
No.
Oh, Matt, I've got Step of the Wind. So can I expel 1 key point to get out of there?
That's kind of included with the dexterity save, but I'll let you do. Let's see. Do a, because your guy is really fast. Make an initiative check. If you get 15 or higher, you can outrun the blast.
Okay, let's see. Initiative. 19.
Okay, so as it blows, you begin to run, and you can use your speed to run outside of the blast.
So no damage?
Half damage.
Okay, and I had I rolled a 16 on the initial dexterity, so quarter damage, right?
Yeah.
So only 15 points.
Damn. I'm fucked. I'm unconscious.
I think that's the same for me. I think I'm also 15 points down.
I didn't get any hit at all. I have full health, but this 61 really dropped me.
Don't worry, we can heal you.
Because my HP was 51.
As the creature falls and explodes, Lady Elwyn begins to try to slip out the front door. Meanwhile, Professor Gearheart suddenly comes to consciousness.
Oh, fuck. Of course he does now.
Can my big old self run after the chick that's trying to escape?
Just grab her by the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Or can the captain of the guards block her escape?
I've got acrobatics.
That guy hasn't done shit so far. He hasn't been hitting anything.
Well, now's his chance.
Wow.
So you run and go grab her. Professor wakes up and he's kind of shaking his head and he says, "Oh, thank you so much for your help. I can't believe that she would do this to me. I never thought that my apprentice would turn on me and use me in the way that she
I'm
did."
unconscious. I can't make jokes.
What'd you say?
I'm unconscious. I can't make jokes.
Can I, while he's apprehending her, can I revive him?
Yeah.
Okay. Hands of Healing on Shane.
All right, so that'll be 1d6 plus 1.
6 plus 1.
All right, so Lady
Oh, shit.
Elwyn.
Is it just 2 points?
It's 2 points.
I come over. I see the healing not going well, and I'll just use part of my lay on hands pool. I'll give him 15.
Hey, I'm conscious again, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'll give you the 15.
Okay.
That works.
To add to.
That hurt.
Brother Sprocket isn't a great healer, but he's working on it.
He's very effective.
Yeah. Good. 1 point's fine because you want to just be conscious and then deal with this everything else later.
We go over to check on the professor.
Okay, he's startled, waking up. He explains all that he remembers. I was in my laboratory and I remember some invisible force knocking me out and dragging me down to the cellar and tying me up to this apparatus, and it used my essence to power the creature.
You perceived all that while being knocked out? You're very perceptive, Professor.
Well, I was not unconscious completely until it sucked my life out.
Tell me about it.
But thank you so much. And at this point, Lord Alaric comes in. Thank you all for what you have done. You have met your reputation.
That trick. That guy just walks in at the last second. How convenient.
Now
Where's the other?
They're outside.
Where's Miss Amelia?
They're in the other room.
She ran away because she was like, I'm an alchemist. I don't do shit.
Yeah. So he says, as promised, here is your 25,000 gold to split amongst yourselves. And so at this point, they thank you. They mention how your reputation once again lives up to its name, and that they will recommend you for further quests in the future.
Man.
And then a ceremony is held in your honor to give you a medal that allows for saving Professor Gearhart.
Man.
Yeah.
Does this movie level up?
Yeah, you have to be level 7 now.
In a celebratory fashion, I'm going to drink another potion of growth.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
I
don't know what happens.
I roll a 14.
Oh yeah.
See if I can steal.
What are you trying to steal?
Look, he's just
a larger portion of the 25,000.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's an even split, right? We all contributed something to this.
Yeah, right. But I'm getting sleight of hand to try and steal your share.
This is after we split, so he's trying to take it after.
All right, and so goes the victorious story of these 6 adventurers. 6? Yeah, 5 adventurers and their rescue of Gearhaven from the clutches of Lady Elowin.
Yay.
The end.
Good job, Matt.
That was nice.
The battle was a little longer than I wanted it to be, but
we were so close of not actually battling anything.
I was really trying to push everybody to like go a little faster to get down there to the fight, because I was like, God, this doesn't last long fight. I don't want to keep everybody till midnight. So I kept everybody till midnight.
If Travis hadn't done the lever, would we have been fighting this guy or just leave?
I would have made the guy come out somehow.
Okay.
He was watching you all, like he was on the map watching you invisibly, and he was going to wait until something happened. When you flipped the switch, he just appeared and started attacking. So it wasn't the switch that made it happen. It was you turning it on that kind of like triggered him, like, I'm going to attack them type of thing.
Oh, we turned it on. Ooh, nice.
As questionable of an idea that was, I'm glad you did end up throwing the switch.
Well, just see now, Mr. Oak Splitter, you can't blame me for this. As we all walk out tired and disheveled. That wasn't my fault, man. I was just trying.
I am beat. I'll argue with you later. I barely can speak.
I take a sip of tea. It all drains out of my system.
See, I've got 5,000 gold, boys. We're hitting the tavern. We're getting some wenches. Let's go.
Well,
nice.
regardless, hope you all had fun. Hope that was at least entertaining somewhat.
Yeah, it
That
was
was really cool.
Great, Mom.
Yeah,
For
thank
a-
you for
For a
thank you
2-3
for hosting.
hour one shot, it was pretty good.
I tried
Yeah.
to put a little bit of everything into it, like a puzzle, exploring, investigating, role-play, questioning, fight.
You succeeded. That was really good. And all these images, did you make these on AI somewhere?
All of the images are AI. The map right here I made.
Oh, wow. What'd you
That's
make
awesome.
it with?
Incarnate.
I've heard of that one. I've only used Dungeon Scroll.
Only used what?
I've only ever used Dungeon Scroll.
Oh yeah. I have a subscription to Incarnate, so I use it for little maps that I can't find online anywhere else. I couldn't find any like destroyed cellar, so I had to just make one.
Really? Oh.
Did a really good job.
Thank you.
Just watch any World War II movie.
But it sucked because all the descriptions that I tried to get the AI to make for the people, like the guard captain was supposed to be a dwarf, and so when it made their images, he was just as tall as everybody else. I was like, well, I guess he's not a dwarf now.
Maybe he's a gigantic dwarf, a dwarf of gigantism.
The giant dwarf.
So it plays in the dwarf basketball league. It's the tallest.
And they made Lady Elwyn, Miss Amelia was supposed to be ugly, and they made her and Lady Elwyn look exactly the same.
I noticed you kind of gave her like a hag voice, and it's like, why is he doing that when she looks like this?
Yeah, it was because they look almost identical to each other. So it's like, well, they're not sisters.
That's AI for you.
That was a lot of fun, man. I appreciate it. This is my first time, so that was pretty great. I thank
Awesome.
you, and thank you for the pre-made character, because I was going through it. I was like, oh man, I'm so above my head. Oh wait, hold on, I can just be this guy. Oh yeah, it's done. I'm a swashbuckling rogue. Hell yes, I am. Let's go.
Travis, that really does like suit you.
I felt very in tune with this character. I was like, I gotta change the name though. I don't know if y'all watch MST3K, but it's gonna be Punch Rockbone or some name like that. I was like, nah, Grizzle McThornbody. Like, yes, let's go.
Oh, the AI came up with the general story, but I had to like modify a lot of it to make it make more sense. It came up with a setting of like a clockwork city, and I was like, that's a good idea.
Charlie would absolutely love this. Like, he would go nuts over this. If you want to do another playthrough with his group.
Oh, with the same one shot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Well, all right. It was fun playing. I got to get to bed.
Yeah, same here.
Appreciate y'all. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, let me know if you want to do something like this again. I'd definitely be up for it.
Yeah, I will.
Hell yeah.
All right. See y'all.
See you.
See you later.
Thank you.